think you mentioned like 10 different variables that all come into play. Yet the biggest misconception is, right, like we see the first illustration and we think that the illustration is going to go exactly according to plan. And I know even from my own personal experiences, I bought a really big permanent life insurance policy when I was 18 years old. And all I remember about this permanent life insurance policy was the illustration essentially told me that at a certain age, I was going to have a lot of money. I didn't know anything else about how it worked. And I remember when I came back like a couple of years later and I asked the individual who sold to me, and I was asking some specific questions around like a lot of the variables you just talked about, like how does this work? Who is the carrier? What are the different rates I should be looking at? Like what are the most important factors? And he couldn't really explain any of those things to me. And the reason why I say that, guys, is for people listening to this, like you hear Colin talk about life insurance and like you can just tell from the get-go, like he knows what he's talking about.